definition, you have to first plan it. The right creation of a posting definition is a proper planning. So what do you need to do? You might want to create a graphical diagram or tables to literally depict each definition. For example, for transaction data that the user might enter, then list the entries that must be generated for the ledger account. So if I were you as a consultant in your company and I wanted to talk to a public sector organization, I would say, why don't we just talk about one simple example? Identify one of your accounts, combine it with the financial dimension, and when you want to enter a value like a credit or a debit, what other things do you want the system to generate for you automatically? Let's start with a simple example and simple diagram. Based on that, you can create your rule a lot easier. You can create a smaller rules and link them together. You can link from one posting definition to the other. You can create a mapping rule. In other words, this means that the criteria for definition you linked are considered in addition to the criteria that you're linking to. However, there are some rules and regulations that is coming up in this slide. In your diagram, when you design it at the beginning for the planning, you have to depict each posting definition too and see how they are being linked and kind of mimic the end result for yourself. And of course, you have a test wizard too that graphically shows you what is going to happen. There are some restrictions. Any posting definition that you create can link to another posting definition or to be linked from, not both. Otherwise, you create infinite loop, obviously. You cannot link it to any other posting definition if it's not from the same module either. So keep that in mind. They have to be part of the same module. If you have a posting definition for general ledger, you can link it to a posting definition on the budget module. You can assign a posting definition to any transaction type, but the transaction type must be in the same module as well. So these are the restrictions that you have to consider. Now, let's see how a posting definition can be indeed created. In this scenario, I go to a newly created legal entity that I've defined. As you see, I have no posting definition whatsoever. I go very slow. I create a brand new one and I call it AP Settle. It stands for AP Settlement, Accounts Payable Settlement. Guess what? The first required option that I need to have is linking this to a module. So that means this posting definition belongs, let's say, to the bank. Obviously, I'm settling my invoices and dues off of a bank. I have to deduct money from the bank and pay the vendor. I link it to a bank. Then I add a criteria. And as you see, based on those account structures that I've added to my legal entity, they are being appeared here. So